Young, wicked producer.
Hey guys, what's up? How you guys doing now? You're welcome to the City Bay Show. On this show, we have a lot of interaction, games, laughs, and entertainment. But today, we're welcoming our very first guest on this show. Let's make welcome our very first guest, Mr. Olayinka.
What's up, man?
Welcome to the show, Mr. Olayinka. What's up?
Man?
How you doing now?
I'm doing good.
Welcome to the City Bay Show.
It's my pleasure.
Wow. You can't listen to me. Wow. Welcome to the show,
Oh, man.
Mr. Inka. How you doing?
Honestly, I'm very fine.
Wow. I love your outfit.
Oh, thank you so much.
I would like buy one with you.
Man, I treat everybody deal.
Wow, you're welcome to the City Bay Show.
Thank you
Wow.
so much.
Well, as you can see, you are the first guest we're having on this show today. So, we have some interactions to make today. Wow, you're an artist.
Yeah, bro.
What made you choose art as a career?
Yeah, being an artist for me, I choose art not because I love art alone. I choose art because I believe it's something that I do that makes me better. It's something that I do that makes me find
Okay.
purpose and confidence.
Wow, wow, wow. So, where do you live?
I am from Kwara State, but I was born and I grew up in Lagos.
In Lagos State.
Yeah.
Okay. What gives you inspiration in this artwork of yours?
Yeah, apparently I got inspired by so many things being an artist.
Okay.
I got inspired by my environment. I got inspired by most of the things that surround us today, talking about the corruptions, talking about the struggles, talking about maybe the negativity and many stands of life, because most of my paintings talks about corruption, it talks about pains, it talks about suffering, and it talks about my own real story.
Okay. Can you give us one person that influenced you, like very influential to you in this your artwork?
As for me,
Yeah.
someone that has been like a role model to me,
Yes.
a person that I look up to, is a mentor, is a father to me. His name is Gafar, and I think it's been a part of my story today.
Okay. We have been seeing you doing some work right now. Like, can you share more light on those works?
Yeah, okay, I'm going to talk about one of my projects.
Yeah, project.
Yeah, though it's a series, and I'll be talking about the series today. It's Stone Stories, that is titled, and I came up with this story because I felt there was a lot of things that need to be done in our society. Stone Story is talking more about limitations and ignorance. It talks about so many things that need to be fixed in our society today, because I believe there are a lot of things that should be done in our society. Specifically in Nigeria, there are a lot of things that we're going through, and for real, I believe if we are exposed enough, if we are more educated, and if we see things from different lights, there will be a lot of solutions to a lot of things we're going through today.
Okay. Can you just tell us your biggest challenge when you do this your artwork? That biggest stuff where we see the drive down. If you just share with us.
For me, my biggest challenge as an artist, for real, I know I'm not the only one that have this kind of experience. These are experiences that many creators encounter.
There are many things.
You know, for me, because I believe as a creative, it's not a must for you to be an artist before you can be a creative.
Yeah.
Being a comedian, being a content creator, being whatever. You can be an art builder and be creative. So for me, being a creative, sometimes you find it to be very difficult because you might be doing some things and people don't really feel what you're doing. You know, so I feel this kind of challenge then when I was working, and no one was even showing any engagement about my work.
Okay.
So that's the challenge.
In your social life, I believe you have a girlfriend.
Why remind me? I gave you.
So how many years have you guys stayed so far?
Apparently, my relationship for now is 3 years, and it's still okay for now.
Okay.
I'm very curious.
Okay. As the girl, you say these girls of 18 relationship, I think it affects our works within by we having time for it. So do you have time for your work, even though you have a relationship?
For me, my relationship has been a blessing to me,
Okay.
because having my partner, though I won't be mentioning her name here, for me it's been like a blessing for me because she inspires me a lot.
In artwork, I believe we know some type of drawing, apart from drawing and painting. What other stuff do you do in this work?
Yeah, for real, the beginning of my career as an artist, I focus on portrait painting.
Yeah.
Like I paint people and I got paid for doing service like that. So along the line, I have this kind of feeling that I need to do something that is more better than that, like doing something real, telling real story from my society, telling real story from Africa, talking about the struggles and so many things around the world today. So as an imagine artist, I do many imaginations before coming up on a painting. Sometimes I need to do a research.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just hit the canvas direct and walk. So most of my paintings focus on pains, it's focused on corruption, it's focused on so many struggles in life today. And I'm trying to tell a different story from these things.
Okay. So glad for you having me on the show. Like now, if someone, what advice would you give someone that wants to choose art as a career? What advice would you give to
I
them?
love that question a lot because it's something that needs to be passed to the upcoming artists.
Yeah.
And it's very much that you are an artist before you can be creative. In whatever we do, I believe that creativity is key. Because being creative will give birth to opportunities and there will be a lot of light. So as a creative, one thing that I learned being an artist is patience.
Okay, wow, patience.
I learned patience a lot, man. So for me, say you want to be an artist, bro, or anything where you want to, you guys be patient, you guys be resilient about waiting you
Okay,
do.
but wait, that means those someone no dey patient. Like if you no dey patient for this work, waiting to happen to them.
If you know the patient, bros, I doubt that maybe you go finish that dream where you really want. That go where you dey pray.
That means that dream of like what that dream you have for yourself. You can't
Yeah,
get
I'm
it
talking about the big
because of-
dreams,
because of patience.
the picture that you wanted and everything that you've been praying for.
Yeah.
So you need to exercise patience, you need to be committed, you need to sacrifice your time and so many things
Oh.
in order to make these things happen.
That means
And
all these things you sacrifice them.
like I sacrifice my time, bro. And there's one thing again that I would like to talk, for a creator or an artist, there will be some time talking about the ups and downs of life. So when it comes to the down part, I want you to know that it's part of the story. So maybe you're going through some downtime, maybe there are difficulties and stuff, and you think it's the end of the story. No, it's part of the story, and it's what is going to make you a success.
Like he has said, he said ups and downs. So whenever you want to choose art as a career, these are listener, please abeg, make una just calm down, make una down. Because this our guest here is one of the best. Like my friend, my buddy. But guy, there's one thing I would like to use to share to us. All these social media life, are you into it like on Twitter, Instagram, like those particularly Twitter? Are you on that?
For real, I won't lie to you, I'm a Twitter guy because I've been on Twitter since 2014.
Wow.
Honestly,
wow.
for real,
I don't do.
You don't think now?
Yeah.
For me, Twitter is my favorite app, talking about its contents,
Yeah.
talking about the fast information and the vibe around it.
Okay.
So for me, in the contemporary world that we are in today, social life is very important. Because when you're into social life, you get to understand so many things, you get to learn so many things that are kind of hidden. And I think being social is one of the key that strike me out of my success.
Wow, it's nice having him on the show today. One last thing. Our listeners that are hearing from you today, where can they find you online?
Yeah, for me, I'm very, very active on Twitter. You can get me on Twitter as @Nika66 and on Instagram, you can get me at Olayinka.
Wow, thank you very much for having me on here. Well, this is Mr. Yinka. Yinka Muliden on Instagram. Like he said, you can follow him on Instagram and on Twitter. Wow. Nice having you on the show today.
Thank you so very much.
Oh, nice
It's
to
my
have you
pleasure.
this time. Whereas it be like this now, the show is moving on. Wow. So, just give us a break. We'll be right back. It's your favorite boy, your host on the City Base Show, the boy Diana. Welcome. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the end of the show on the City Base Show. I also learned a lot of things from this show. I beg you to subscribe to our YouTube channel and also like, comment and share. But there's one important thing I beg, you to just turn on the notification button so that when we get our new video every week. Peace be unto you guys. Love you.